Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be making some gouache paintings, and it's been a while since I've made any kind of painting really, so yeah, I thought it was about time. Lately I've been making pretty much nothing but digital art. It started off because I was all out of my marker paper, so I couldn't use my markers anymore. And it took a few weeks before the paper arrived. So during that time, I was pretty much just making digital art, and then I was really getting into it. So even after I got my paper, I was still mainly making digital art, you know, because I was working on my Haikyuu series, and then I started on my Genshin Impact series, and then I had a digital commission, and then I made a drawing on myself for my birthday, and yeah, it's just been a lot of digital art lately, and I was itching to make something on paper. So I actually bought a new sketchbook, so my next video is gonna be like a sketch with me video, I guess, in that sketchbook. But anyway, lately I've just been like in the mood to just sketch and paint and just things that I don't normally do, because even when I made my Copic drawings, I would sketch in Procreate and then print it out and, you know, all that. I've explained it in like just about every video. So I don't sketch like on paper very much, except for in my like tiny sketchbook, just to like warm up my hand before I start drawing. So it's nice to actually be like doodling more, I guess. And I don't know, every now and then I'm just in the mood to use my gouache paint. So yeah, this video is a combination of 3 paintings, and I actually have this like really tiny watercolor pad, and I've had it for a few years, but I've never really used it, so I thought it was about time, because I didn't want to make like really big, like time-consuming paintings. I just wanted to make quick little, like, I want to say like painting sketches, if that makes any sense. It's really quick, and mainly just to test out my Posca pens. So yeah, that's what I did. So I didn't spend a lot of time on these paintings. I think I spent like half an hour on each one, or you know, under half an hour on each one. And you know, messy strokes, like I'm not painting because I want it to look good, I'm just painting because I want to paint. So yeah. My gouache paint set is starting to look a little crusty, so I just sprayed some water in it and, you know, just let that soak for a while, and, you know, I guess that worked. But yeah, this first painting is, or well, all 3 of these paintings are landscapes, I guess, but this first one, I wanted to use my favorite, like, color combo, I guess, and that's yellow, green, and blue, because those are my 3 favorite colors. So just looking at those colors together just makes me, like, so happy. So yeah, I think I spent 2 layers on the sky, just, you know, getting all those colors in. And then, you know, I have the silhouette of the ground, all in black. And then I went in with my Posca pen to add these, like, well, they're supposed to be trees. They're not very clean. They're just like really messy strokes, I guess. But like I said, I was trying to keep this kind of messy, kind of doodly, if that makes any sense. And then I have the moon up in the sky, and then I have like little swirls around it because, I don't know, I wanted to keep it like I said, doodly and like painterly, and not really like realistic. So yeah, and then I added some stars, and there's nothing more I really need to say about this painting. In case you don't know, gouache paint is kind of like a mix between watercolors and acrylics, because it reacts in the same way as watercolors, in the sense that it's water soluble, but it's like thicker. Not quite like acrylic paint, but you know, it's thicker than watercolor at least. So yeah, I find gouache easier to work with than watercolors, and sometimes even easier than acrylic paint, and at least more chill than acrylic paint because it's less for me to clean up. So yeah, out of the painting mediums that exist that I've tried, at least, I think gouache is probably my favorite. The paint I'm using is the Himi Mia gouache set. I got it for my birthday last year, so it's a little over a year old now, and it's held up pretty well. It's the only gouache that I've tried, and so I don't know if it's better or worse than other gouache out there, but I at least really like it. And then I used pretty much the same brush constantly for these 3 paintings, and that's this round brush. And I use it, or it's my go-to brush when it comes to watercolor and gouache, just because it's so big, so it can cover like bigger areas, and I just find that the round brushes are the easiest to work with. And then for harder edges, like for the silhouette of the ground or the hills, then I use this this like angled paintbrush. I don't know if that's even what it's called, but so it's more like squared, I guess. And yeah, I pretty much just rotated between those 2 brushes. Moving on to the second painting, I wanted to use different like color schemes for these 3 paintings. So for this next one, I wanted to go with like a pink purple color scheme. So the sky, you know, fades from purple to pink, and that's, I don't know, it's pretty nice, I guess. And using my Posca pen, I went in and drew these, or the silhouette of like buildings in the background. And I used a yellow Posca pen to color in, like, I guess it's supposed to be like windows with the lights on. So yeah, make it look like a city that's actually alive. And then using my Posca pens, I added these little like strings or like lines or wires across the sky, and then I drew in little yellow squares, and then added like the black parts that you guys will see. And they're supposed to mimic like hanging lights, so I was pretty happy with that. A little more was going on in this painting, and I really like that, because normally when I paint, it's just like a silhouette, or it's just like, you know, like a little landscape, a little building, or a little city in the background, you know, nothing really going on in like either the foreground or the midground, but always in like the background, if that makes any sense. So having something actually like be the focus other than the sky, I don't know, that was kind of nice. Then I have the half moon and some stars, and then this painting was done. There's not really anything else to say about it. And then there's my final painting, and I wanted to go with just a regular blue painting. That's pretty much always my go-to color, because you can never go wrong with like a dark blue sky with some stars. And yeah, there's really nothing more to say about this. You know, again, 2 layers for the sky to make sure that I, you know, had it more saturated. And then I added the silhouette of the ground, and then using my Posca pen, I made, well, it's supposed to be like a telescope, but I have no clue how to draw a telescope, so I hope it resembles one though. And then I made like this huge half moon in the background that I struggled with for so long. Like, I just cannot get it right. You know what? You guys go out and draw some half moons and see how easy that is, because it's not. And then, you know, some more stars, and yeah. That's all there is to say about these paintings. I think my favorite one is the second one though, the pink one with the like lanterns or the lights or whatever. Just because of the lanterns or the lights. I don't know. It was fun making a painting with something more than just a sky and the silhouette of like some hills, you know? Because I don't do that very often, and I should probably push myself and draw more things like that. So yeah, let me know which one was your favorite, and if you enjoy watching these like painting videos. I'm thinking of making an acrylic painting soon, but I think I'll probably wait until it gets a little warmer out, because summer makes me think of acrylic paint, or acrylic paint makes me think of summer, so yeah, might still be a while until. I have Easter break all next week, so you know that means more time to draw. And I've actually already started on the next video, so if I don't forget, I'm gonna post a video on Wednesday so that I'll have 2 videos being uploaded next week. So yeah, that's the plan at least. Hopefully I won't forget again. And yeah, it's like I already mentioned, it's gonna be a sketchbook drawing, and it's gonna be Megumi from Jujutsu Kaisen, because I'm kind of on a roll and making a lot of Jujutsu Kaisen drawings just because, I don't know, I guess to honor it now that it's finished. Or it's not finished, but the first season is finished because the last episode came out this last Friday, and I'm kind of like in the healing process because now I miss it. It was like the highlight of every Friday, and I feel empty now without it. It was really good though. I recommend watching Jujutsu Kaisen. And otherwise, I don't really have any other drawings planned. I guess we'll see what I draw next. I am hoping to continue the Genshin Impact series, but I think it's gonna be a little break before I get into that again because I'm kind of all pooped out when it comes to digital art now. Need to take a little break. I am currently rewatching Yona the Dawn, so, you know, maybe I'll make even more fan art, but I've made enough of Yona and Huck for a while, so I kind of want to draw, like, Shina, because I've never drawn him before, or, like, Jeha or something, because it's been a while since I've drawn him. I don't know, we'll see. And I'm also rewatching Bungo Stray Dogs with my sister, so I haven't made a lot of Bungo Stray Dogs art, actually. I made a Dazai drawing for a 6 fan art challenge, and then I drew Chuya once, like probably a year or two ago, and that's it. So yeah, I'd like to draw either more characters or like those characters again. So yeah, we'll see. I normally end up drawing whatever I'm into at the moment, and that's Genshin Impact, Yona the Dawn, and I don't know, Jujutsu Kaisen and Bungo Stray Dogs, I guess. So I don't know, we'll see. I'll just take it as it comes, I guess. I also want to make draw the artist again, because I do that every year, but I think that'll have to be a digital drawing, so again, I'm waiting a little bit with that. So yeah. Don't know what else to say about that. For what I've been up to lately, well, I've been into the shows that I just mentioned. I've been playing Genshin Impact. And yeah, just the normal, I guess. Same old, same old. I had school, so I had a few tests to study for, so I didn't have a lot of time to do a lot of other things, but... Oh, I did get the sketchbook though, so I have made a few drawings in there already. I'll show that in my next, or in the sketchbook video that I make. So, yeah, there's not really anything else to say about that. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching it. I'll hopefully see you guys next Wednesday, but if not, then I'll see you guys next Sunday.